Ghana jina kono. Mjidi say so far the Blaster game most important than anything in sports now. Sports now. Being local athletics be BM Blaster most important for now. So there be interest no more because the journey a quite best so and if ever qualify. Maku African teams no medical so far no. Me THO din some okanyina no. Ene yinina some e ka no akoye ba ko. E be pon game bia na concentration a key. Ye pon game bia na your performance no esesa. And ultimate call e be say one e be a mentality e be say a concentration e be so betima ka say bia amrofo no madwene so kyan ye ni nyina e bia because ultimate mfa no one channel say ye na sebi your mentality near poor. But him so am credit to no for no say mo so nim how ye end the games. Say your mentality no e be game bi enko ya. Give the credit to almost so e be we are omo capitalize on that. Because we read when we say e be game bi na o boss sa. O game ni sa e bi to Canada. Oh, ya call Afcon. Refi.
Yeah, okoche bon.
O folu koche boy. That time na ka be 1 minute plus additional time 89 minutes na 2-0 the day you bound no be penalty no mo check na back or bomb na 5 minutes no ko penalty and no mo check back ball ko kick and no phone is ko kan e bia to Canada entinya say Senegal for sebi o mo ni also on comment na ba no oh Senegal for there say dem mo ye there I say we fi say e bia to yeda 2 minutes, 1 minute to 4 time. Plus additional time. Where's 5 minutes? Mebwa. Naka 5 minutes plus additional time. Weno naka 1 minute 89 minutes. And so catch up by say Ghana LED team B. And your team say Brazil be and I say where's Belgium? Ne ompera bombu. Zimbabwe and so one. Zimbabwe. Mozambique. Come Mozambique in Ghana boboa. Naka 1 minute ya. Mozambique betete kanina am nyina de ya mpanze nyina sa film omo teka me nyina film kotena fie so bia to yeda enti ya ka Senegal for there no enyo mo nkone bia to omo cut across Africa.
So kasa about concentration
we game concentrate we game no on a good note. This World Cup ye game against Croatia you take you mentality no he ni agye nim say ya take away whatness when game na say draw game no but you Croatia for no ya take na am take na say so it tells about how you real games and nyina mu no ni esua de film as my Ghana because you game e ball ya hwe Ivory Coast ye ya hwe team e no Senegal de e de na so ya fa ho ye hu de Morocco ye tie Netherlands and ka team biara na da send baako a ana ka 1 minute additional time a nka obelusu like obambebu but how Morocco for no e bounce back e be take no on the last minute as a pushing game no extra time even at extra time they were the better side enya oni keeper Rahimi oni goalkeeper ko re game no before penalties so mentality no concentration a key. So Ghana boy a game on Friday and then Saturday. We should concentrate. And then you never we say, Mama say, Coach Carlos Cruz about defensive football no. And no Senegal be Coach Carlos Cruz status in Bianco Pepa. At that time, almost share 2-0 no. And Carlos Cruz system ni be players in the at that time. No, me qualifier can do not talk about system say defensive football. Football doesn't speak one language. The new system be say when about defensive football into Nadia.
Resource
in here. A system information. O born ye fe. Unya resource wa and the matter at that moment. If are near care about no man kwenye o team. So in situation be about game be anamaku. So Carlos Cruz body defensive football ni ensha I'll question him. So coach ni bobo enye fe. Now results in inside ma me I'll question the coach. but the crank word bobo nya finish Yabona baso ni wia yabana na je say yemfa we mfa moda bia pedamodin bonim because if you say against Colombia at this stage one shall qualify, so the coach need to plot a system you better me as go near different year qualify. Your coach is your defensive football at the titles. Marino a typical example of some coaches, you know, or defend it against Timothy say on to me more. But Timothy say obey my beam no moon be shot 5 or 1 chance of 5.
Hey, but some also okay. The defensive style, no.
Yeah.
So defend it. Maybe any team no enya counter break bia.
Yeah.
Say so Torres mu da ni mu honi and Drogba mu da
anu na.
Ba e defend e wie na ya jibo ni wie a ye den.
Anu na sometimes no. Min bemu coach ni bebre sa. Enu nyina abam. Min bemu se wa man temtina ye mo sa ball no. Ba ni nyina ba say e bia nko bantema and can stand up a Ghana for bono. Ke better as more. Because by when you press no man share brisa. Almost a few weeks, even though enough, because be bar tournament him a bokwaje metiase. But ne star na all bono. The person our offensive aspect no. Ye who is brave because maybe because minim e be na press no. Stana coach ni person obo no montiase nwie enu ntimi membem de brace asay tentene a ese akose but the coach knows say one she game untimi qualify. So at this stage me I would prefer say Ghana be ugly football and we progress to the next stage of the competition than yabo champagne football say the every boy no film to say the Senegal bought the first half no film no yamo ba you bet to qualify and coach you know our tax mark me fu say in situation games you know Colombia more ding or more ding physically and more ball no say good or more chom say or players so above mature football. So I believe say coach na she the African teams ni na on function there press ni she ni ye she game your concentration no maku for me any key against Colombia on Friday how much
your concentration any key against Colombia on Friday anajo and minim governor Blackstars for 2 minutes we have to to be na yes minim do pesa we
05 images no to sumame Colombia is different compared to Croatia, compared to Panama, compared to England. They're completely different side.
Almost style insanity.
Colombia yeah, Argentina style ni bi. Relational football. And your positioner. Until one like say Ubo against Panama who 3-2-5. Ubo tie Croatia now who 3-1-6. Ubo tie England now who 2-3-5 no. Unhumbi. We know. Boss player omo a very difficult to defend against. A difficult to defend against relational football.
So say pie no ball.
Say me who choir angel yeba fa no on say in positional teams no omo attack backline with 5 players 6 players no more position players on the backline. Positional teams when they are rotating they rotate within the positional framework no. It's a 2-3-5 rotation no, it is in the same 2-3-5. It was against England I was telling you about wide rotations. So we rotate our wide areas Obia jina baby esu jina. The zones will be occupied. But when they rotate, they don't care about the structure. Because they don't follow a rigid positional structure. It's omuni nambonim. Omuni nam nowhere besa. A lot of dynamic superiorities. Players arriving in space. We pulu ba, no pulu wabaha. And almost short distances around the ball. And in most situations, you can see about 2, 3, 4 players. No more bambono, no more pia. Now, I no adding because or draw more jumping about animu. No creating space in between the lines. Rather than say original lines, you know what you want. It's when you play and you know one say play away jinaha. Na me marking the derby. player ne free che no obegina space nim anaso obeba begina wanim no mo pia enti aba force say wo be pie aba wo pie ba na space na ba beda ho no bia be wuram no abehe baba be first space no enti wo share images no on say ocha defensive line so a you don't see 5 players on the defensive line ma occupy half spaces in wide areas no omo nyesa Mr. Lorenzo Colombia no boss player nyesa no mbombo
okay
it will be a different team compared to the one here England no. How do you defend the team or creating more dynamic superiorities? How do you defend the team or maintaining short distances around the ball? Or more pull you higher, creating space in between the lines. They force you more compact to shape no. Now creating space in the wide areas. Carlos Quiroz team no where you might.
Okay. Ti ya bayani for course no. Echo minim Ghana say Ebrena said ho. Yeah, kind of say no quick one we me quick reaction kakre.
No, kodo unim. Me not sure say me who more than what the coach has to know. This is a gamer.
Angel.
Yes, say yeah before no. Colombia for no money pay. South America. Abrofo bay.
South America. Also Africa. Also in the United.
South America for me abrofo.
How many Americans? They are Americans.
German.
Just or more the South.
Gee. Say na friend saying. Morocco for ne Egypt for no me dey.
They are Africans.
Okay. Omo African.
Just or more the North.
But ba we muso South America. But say Europe.
Yeah, all them in Europe.
I'm trying to say the bi omo ye bi. Matches are Ghana abo so far 3 games in Malco, I can tell you that this will be the toughest, but there's still a way out. A gamer will be coffee. It won't game plan. Yes, or yeah, Elizabeth Mena result are open. Coach no Enya Kukudru Khalid Koulibaly after 2 games your coach no in Queen chairman Amobi
Manatanasi
the Obo captain number no one able. Extra DNA on shaming free bench. We need you. When they are pressing us, you should also get players who will press them. Can Jordan do that work? And yes, Jordan, you are you. But Malco, I won't mean to say no. And to say Jordan, I need him no.
In his 20s, no.
Yes. And me share me for na the na. Elisha Usu Sibo mo
Mremau.
Now we mremau. And if the coach can at least obey me to work the system no to go with a 3 back, because now Derek Lucas na me bibi Jerome Pokubeba Ajete just to be able to because omo we dias fewer almost strike back friend Suarez no Jonah ba Suarez Osia Kama Sporting CP after Joe Carres by Arsenal, and that guy, Malco, born or born, but African teams they disappointed. Why will Biggie say, and you Rudy Garcia and a moment really game?
The Senegal for an bottle.
Why will he say that?
So how I know my call?
And you're my call saying,
time for now we'll leave it 2-0. I want my manage our game.
Lukaku Bambe say go, I want to change no.
Tell you coach now.
And you, Malco, do you ever say I can't be and say, as Senegal for on the coach be at the key risk. Here, Malco, only I could drag Kevin the Brass as I did. Won't you know? I'm a team no, Jeremy Doku in the Belgium team down on the home poster boy. I'm born more than 70 minutes. And you move him. And he was right. No more game so. Kevin De Bruyne and fa, Doku and fa. But I did see. Meaning so I drink was one more ya. The captain. Telemans. No ne trosaromo kontokwa. But hydration break no. The 2 of them coaching from Bienu as I know Kasai. Do you 60-second goal no? And Trossard and all the man elements on to say.
There's a coach in this 7 bed.
Oh yes, between them. Call hydration break now.
7
and videos are there. Angel. Pass be a tell me the ma Trosaro Bankwe. And as we can away. But I'm saying say a do baby a BBM argument be ba.
Yes.
But I'm not out to change.
Actually the bigger picture.
Yes. And I'm telling you say onu na assist here. I'm a born no extra time. And when me tienani say contact ne as a contact you know. It's on penalty no. Bana born me when I meet you. Later referee penalty na. After once and say blame say ono the fellas. But who blame player no oye penalty no. Only abrofu we bo mauku. Before even the start of the game, you will knew maybe break what yai.
I didn't know what say basa. If the game is fair player. You must fairness in your juma.
Are we even fair in our various homes? Yeah, many papa momu ye kranauku. Omu man na num. But one of them a favorite.
So it means game let's see a woman.
Oh yes, I can.
Shut up.
So wait, I can.
Yeah, Boba Kuyam.
I can. But unya. No one bet you. And na me pa Zuma. Sat also the bio don referee there ko.
On one any referee.
Obo because boy say 2-0 as at this time. Okay, no extra time. The attackers you should not even go for it. I am here. So my film because they came close to getting a qualification. But I think the coach needs to change his beat. He felt like he was home and dry. Commentary na me tia Felix Kai. O say the na name buy your PSG player no. O so onya abo obi a o tiere we no mo si e kana. Be say na no goalkeeper dia. But be so blastable on to one. The next year me tia Felix Kai say go aba. It's unya moment in this game.
Yeah.
Na ma o di diagra. Me no tena game many and I make a chron. Ivory Coast.
Yeah, I'm in Norway.
After the equalizer, they had everything to finish the game. We mono omu yam mo de be 1-2 on Bejano. Your mentality.
No not just say ya dream one mrana.
What else ma Rudiger say akai? I say these teams. Yeah, be game that they lose tactical for and that's no 5. That is what he said.
We know these teams, they lose their tactical structure towards the end of the match.
Yes.
Yes.
Because the big toss the cycle reach 85th minute only 2. I'm not check bench referee for 6 minutes in count. I can't 11 minutes. 22. But football obey me 1 minute 2.
You see.
You should not make silly mistakes. The goalkeeper really let them down yesterday. But it was because of the effort Belgians, you know, especially Lukaku go no lifeline. Lukaku go no say we still have a chance in this game.
Yeah.
I am here. Ivory Coast, Senegal. Now me check countries and me say they can make it to the round of 16. No more count. I was looking at Morocco, Ivory Coast, Senegal, Egypt. Well, I believe Egypt against that is Australia. Any game Egyptians, you know, these were my teams. My team was at least they could advance. I say Mienu Echo. I can't go Morocco 1 man standing. And see, I really here. Not teams and mentality and
so far, I'm going to qualify.
Now, why be an account?
Morocco,
aye. Out of 9, I the coin. It didn't remove Morocco pay.
Hey, Charlie.
We have a long way to go.
Okay, we have a long way to go. HOD. And our Jeff, good morning.
Yeah, Marco.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Now, Bibi Aboko there.
Yeah, Bibi Aboko.
Oh, you're the Nyamiasi.
Yeah.
You're about Yasi. But Blackstars never had match in Ivobo. And I said Saturday. And African teams, you know, Bibi the Dean.
The Equi.
Bibi the Dean said, Unia, Ijato Nia, what you say, now is offer be a frame.
JFI the newsroom.
Yeah, not also first. Bibi the Dean, just small issues and a man basa anti. Yeah, I can say you take a clue from it. A technical, and maybe a technical.
Oblemu coaches no.
A technical, say technical. Say give no ebe pon. Nti wo so hu I can say so hu nyansa na hu do ye. Na ya boa wo. Nti no a technical, enye e bia. Technical for kokoro nkwa muti dag out nim. No relax. Ebe pon. Nti akra no so be giegu. Nti no omofo ensi ade. So Nyami adma Ghana giving it baso. And then we know can say team na could do Kansas City. Yes sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, the body as and Moran so camp on so no solid. And then if you say we a last chance knockout no say obit ma ko me so nko ani biu. And a bomb pass a bit ma ko so come on. So as at Enra na ticket price for Ghana game no na should to call $4,400.
Angel.
And the Ghana scammer about 54,400 Ghana cedis.
And no tickets there.
Ticket Colombia Ghana. And all ye pitch side lounge. Nti say no baby a VIP kura.
What is it Bukazi's for?
Nti na say e kura ni ma 12 game.
Was it what the Ghana scammer say?
54,000.
54,000.
Yeah.
540 million.
Yeah.
And I'll be go to Ghana versus Colombia.
Oh yeah, say at the phone they say was kanima ha mamodi o mo bitua kohwe. But yen na yen yes adi no enkomo obi ankohwe. And understand say minister na making clear say o ma mo sponsor mo koye no. They made it clear to everybody say obehwe match na kusi 29th June. If you want to visit and we take it in return no ye bagana. So man better wa all the cost will be our own cost. Omo ya we as mutu akọ. Tino.
The sad decision no for say the best.
Super. More than the best.
Say ye ko akon. Na akon no soldiers na omo mu di achi ni bi no say ye nkonwe su bi nkofie.
Say akon na ye ko no. De kwa de ko no micro kete. Omo ho no kra don che ye ko no. Oh, no me be saying. But say 100 and something. Say 81 was saying. I buy for Kahon.
Oh, but say Ghana versus England. How much a ticket 1,000 yeah? It means nipa 1,000 and I'm one.
There be. Oma almost sponsor them koeno. Supporters no them koeno. Or more free, but and do 200. And then I buy pay for na half na Kahon. The first supporters cry be 100. 100 no, which 1,000 tickets.
I know what this is what come here 70.
Okay, 70 no.
Yeah.
No, 1,000 tickets. 70 divided by minus by.
We 70,000 more. Say 100 crowd. So over 900 tickets.
Into no 900 for no.
Ghana for more.
More no.
Okay.
So over and say
more now.
What I say?
I'll ticket with my movie for. Man, they call. Tickets me do tickets na nke say the man no many power for their call and now also on to be mkra
say ono kasi say over 3 matches no wi do we na wa be sa o visa ni wi be tra hwe other matches there wo tenu bia wa na be fa e just 29 na ye be fi nti bia be fi e bi so aka
na we kwa dey say nkomo ana because
there is so many audition pass say ne o ye fair to ni pa
because him so bo mu kwa bebre na ama
and on ho no hwe ho ono America for okay no okasa kwa etine bi no nti de kokko hwe obo but me wapem ha nti so hode o so kwa so na wutu kwa yantu umfa kakra nso butu nti no na so we to bia ba fie e na won kwa Samuel iska kakra o nti na no ha nti no so we between say alala de ya
the tactical ball mu hwe o
but kodo adeba kon say about millions of Ghanaians are homeless. Interior Minister ma confirm woma nso na affect woma hwere omonkwa woma omuni fiete woma omuni adwani di ni na no eye enimsema si ye daga na sisi na enwa musa Blackstars head coach Carlos Kiros o kan se bi fa Ghana ha o say any ya say we are to Ghana
message of solidarity
good no de tuja And again, the captain Jordan Piayu. And so no, need write up.
The bullet.
Edit to the social media handles. So no, so any Ghana issue. The big one now may expect it from the Blackstars players, and then the management they say almost first kakra nefa emwa woma omo homeless omo winning bonuses ne qualification bonus obia mpone kakra na as a team omo ka say oh Ghana you are quantum ye akono na akono no mu ode pa na yentimi anyina akono eni di ensere ennom na ye manfo nso no ebi asemkasi sentomo ntino as a team as an FA as a ministry ye kakra wa ye die no ye di kakra bi ese we die monyina monso fa entwitwa mo kakra
wow kaze finance minister president order ne so first kabi mrani mfa nkoye sa
enye enough kwampo na me se unua edda jem enti eno no uhu se ede love kase bi ne chese adewede is be wuratim ni no be kire be win match no kodo
dia Blackstars for say ye the sika say na eba
after midday na news na hit say for say o ma jeje kakra na omonya e bia some few dollars bi o de magana ban say o fan support o ma at arrangement to omo no
na
ebi ni mattress ebi o de fan support e fa to bi adwane ma obi wuni
no usi what be that sa to ire nchem yes Ghana hama Blackstars players say omoso ekeka omo nsa se do omo de be what be that
me nyan tibele ntem se we mu ye no we mu ya ye be double forever
omo set standard nto
ye be double gidi kodo because obi anya $100,000 official nya 32,000 enti kakran oh ye bobo na nya $100,000
ade na on task every Ghanaian so on fan ne busu na ketre kakramra na players ne nkwa na ko task
because omo na sie omo gina soro omo hia the love and spirit from Ghanaians more than any other institution see our Ghana because if they go forward omo come anymore they will still get more money in the tournament omo opportunities are clubs no teams no air show no they will still watch them in their next games nti ebesa pejo mo carry ano nti uhia the spirit from a wufo say so no edom ko no wusafo spirit no ene wufo no omo spirit no nananom samanfo ebe tanwo chigidi amatina no Colombia ye de be bia ye be se no
because of that
no nti nyame adma enka midday 1 a.m. na friend aba say ye nya sika say Blackstars players no obiara akukura su na kodo abra transportation by say they say on team call Canada no the whole Ghana obia party obia say ara what say they say me boy
na onyi ni say game no obi omo call na omo ku omo ho e win match na no so be ade a omo ye dey to Ghana for re
ara chichire
omo ku omo ho on the pitch
ara chichire bi no che jikakra kodo ebi ni mattress
ebi da sorry dem ni spread down ko so de ko
ntino so omo yes ad na kodo very very powerful nti keto kreku wo sika bebre sika dai ma keto sika dai ma go sports minister sika dai ma the day you Jordan mo sika bebre
there we incitement now incite Ghanaians against say okay say o man nya de wo kan na che say they see no kwan o man kire do anasa say
kodo mini capre miniska anopai mo sisi gidi kame ade kama ye no me yama obi ehu no because me nua so na misimiso kodo omo na omo jis kan cheye me afina bosumi aso because nya afina bosumi aso esetia me ka kama me ye so doctor me tene nka me wi set me nka but omo no Ghana for what Ghana for Canada omo ti aban Canada skano kakra ho omo pone kakra
South Africa
yes
taking the lead. I mean okay omo dey omo lusu ye 90+2
oh yes omo
lusu 1-0 last minute
yeah
about Cote d'Ivoire
on also 86 minutes
late winner from Norway and about Andra Congo DR
okay
on also first goal against England
and also concede second on the 86th minute until trend
Senegal na kan ye tikra
yes
what take it 2-goal lead. Go wura 80 minutes. 90. One team manage a game.
Na yenin komo. Yenin komo. Angel. Yes, I see figures in Senegal. In England. And said, "No, me catch you say England for betray am so pa. Any easy match momo. I was expecting the Sabre so be call with the 5-3-2, but on the day I call with the 4-5-1 of the ball shape. It's out of possession. It was a 4-5-1, similar to the Carlos Queiroz used to tear England in the group stage for Ghana. It's the plan was similar. Now, problem in saying in the first half. The Sabre jam Thomas Tuchel tactically. Oyen wajuma. Papa. Oyen wajuma. Obonefim from
in the first half.
Obonefim from na just say bibia ni wa. Apart from individual brilliance, and then to me England for no. It's more chances are no creating na individual brilliance, and most of the chances were from crosses. Omo crosso na Bellingham esia no apem na mpass yi. Omo crosso na Hurricane esia na mpass yi. That was the only idea. The problem anase incommodie ni say edi ntina an African team ever enjoyed that kind of tactical advantage in the first half. No the best one go pe. England for no to me impress it. They were overloading the English front line 3v2. Sipenga, a Juma no di ye Jess Spence on the left hand side. Madueke Mama Buano. They were having an overload against Abracha friend Jess Spence 2v1 debia. And you shall go now. Omo drag backline about one side. Because backline a ball rented a best September one side of the pitch. You expecting Madueke so baby tria that space no after say O'Reilly appear diabano. Madueke me tria. It's a living Sipenga free. Now a hono no more yen one juma Sipenga ye Madueke just spends one juma because Madueke mama bois and England for no soon to be pressing it in the first half you saw Sana Congo for no it to me crab on a pa because to say getting wrong but some advantage now deals for no what's play at the end of the day or they say one go pay
now so about killing game in the first
half
Omunya enough chances
enough chances because they didn't take advantage of the tactical superiority na no mukura. I had my first problem starting because I can flippy and England mom has advantage now. First half na Quebec kill game no. First half na Quebec kill game no. You were getting 2v1 against the Spence. Sipenga in a 1v1 against the Spence. No yen worduma. England funding to me impressive because no overload on first line in 3v2. When you corrected it with Rashford, so no jumping higher no more bottom they can find the one Bisaka around the block. There was nothing and not to say here for the amano. So with that tactical advantage, you push forward, you create more chances, you score more goals. And I'm a boy.
Yes. So
one take advantage, or say one go pay. Now, obet me di Johan Wissa a chance no send no home komo.
They both pon.
Obet me di home komo. But na case chances no door to change sir. Na chances no door to change sir. Bisa won say e di na Congo for no to me kura ball no. It was from the tactical advantage they had over Tuchel a block no. When you say advantage where what say one go. Nanka England nya say advantage na kon so bebre. That's the first problem. Now the second problem is saying, hey, England goes no more say no. Bufu pa.
A cheap goes.
Boss player, service bufu pa. Oh, five for images in mommy.
Ne Hurricane in the brilliance, ne individual.
Go to me stopping no.
Angel.
Go to me stopping no. Goals no. They could have stopped that goals. First goal in Gordon by a cross. Hurricane and I'm the red na to no so no. Ojina twanze bechi.
Well, we are defender no.
Also ko ojina nechi. One will send the panel or blind side because a one when in the into their friend a blind side no. And what do? You feel the defender.
So do one who can
found Sakano.
na we hu so
ho feeling no and yes I would do one of fansa kano football you can use your hands
nya touch
no feeling no hwe baby a hurricane be movement no mama next image or the fun in tema be send anima be pem ball nchewa no fun anim aba pem ball no basaka u feeling na odo saka no odo saka na keno ano no come make movement you feel that movement but you know what you don't see a person or blind side because one feeling no when you soon treat your wachi and as somebody forward when him as a pinball say as or preventing this scenario it's the first goal and no first goal no it could have been prevented if Tuanzebe a defending no na better mama second goal no and no crowd the sub and no put the shell before more. You can talk about the individual quality of Hurricane. How are Otumi creating separation? How quick are releasing the shot after so much separation?
One shot on
you. When in baby upon you see that. You can talk about that, but both play with image. Hurricane Ajibono. Backline here intact. Backline here intact. Also 4 players in backline. Intact. Baby is Obia baby is Ujina. Mami next image. Or the ball never form any. On the ball no.
That's only too much space.
Too much space.
I'm closing it down.
Close the shooting angles. Yeah. Close the shooting angles. You know, this is a play or deadly.
And
BBN tactics 3-2-5, 4-2-4. No. Sometimes individual way no kakrabi. How are you? How are you? Papa. Backline for me intact. Player Jowomanim, you close him down. Yeah. Closing it down.
Money space, money movie.
And money space, money movie, closing it down. Retwazembe, one closing it down. And Bamba or Pussy by no one like one invading Kane space no. And what's about also? Remabia left back in Sujina.
How much you go?
It's not starting now no obo. Will release it short no quick. Because Maka was a quick release, you know, and more will keep the chance to set yourself up. Position we because who expect to say striker no or better take extra touch, no setting up short ni but no will shoot after the next touch. It will create separation in passing. So you close the player down, close the shooting angles, prevent the player say on to me more short, no, prevent the player say on your space, no.
And now goalkeeper and pass or that go.
We want to be blame no.
Safe so
yeah, no.
But ain't me can once.
Want to be can once. Because 2 goals are more considered na goals are not between me prevent. And the time on so much consider goal no say a problem. The time now must consider goal no and no say a problem. And talking about the mentality now you can once no. I can 4 minutes plus additional time. Stay in the game. Manage the game. For extra time. You don't concede the goal. I was some moment in him. You do everything you can. So, body can put in on the line. You put your body on the line. Yeah. And you consider a goal right before full time. Mentality, no. DRC for no, Omaya Juma, a modern money. That's how Brenadier boss player. Oh, you're fantastic coach. Me share him say African country be an equality no crowd was more. Able to me approach no. Angel. Because oh, you're fantastic coach. First half con a ball Ivory Coast no. We hear no. I talked about the same. Oh, you're very good coach. Defensively, Onyano correct. And then no. Oh, you're Thomas Tuchel Wojuma in the first half, but the team and I letting it down. Yemo England for nabaso no mo so de eyese eyafo no o metrena one man din no ma bresa Euros against Slovakia no otwefa no bo Slovakia Euros knockout stage na obre no struggle against Slovakia.
England it seems say o settle team no now o settle block anymore.
Yes omo bo ni nyina no omo through the center. The ball near through the wide areas, through rotations, through crosses, crosses one or more. It's when you are able to limit those things now, who defend the wide areas in here no then you improve your box defending.
As a creativity was central areas na.
So we Jacko Palmer we Jacko Palmer wo fi and we Jack for the now it's more about the team rather than individual quality. Bellingham creative in by new so.
But sometimes team no and far. We hear individual be.
No
be out of nothing.
Or moment individual no your crosses.
Okay.
It's a normal around 42 crosses, 8 and a share.
Individual no.
Individual your crosses.
Okay.
Until they work the ball through wide areas with wide rotations no and overlapping runs. Normal crosses with the abum. Normal say Bellingham deep runs be Hurricane be or O'Reilly be able make it deep run be able to make na
connect here.
That is how they play their football. It's in England for no, but Mususu Emma normal F and your mudding. Mususu normal F and your mudding. Omo Mexico. Mexico, a bit tough.
Very, very tough game.
A bit tough, pa. So that's how they are more. Young Kofonum Guyen Massam. Senegal versus Belgium.
Yeah.
One of the most poorly coached team. Our tournament in Belgium. Belgium. One of the most poorly coached team. No. Rest defensive problem. Omuni clear attacking plan biya. And once you push 7 players, 6 players onto opponent in the defensive line. And one no. Dear Belgium for na struggle. Omo first match against Egypt na. Kabon say omu coach no. So bad. And 2 years Senegal what quality kakra. Also bet to me aha. To my friend Belgium. Adrian. Now boss player watch the 2 goals. 05 image not to some mami.
Hey. We dey say Ghana
boss player share time difference no.
Ghana
85 minutes.
85 34 seconds.
Near 2-0.
Near 2-0.
Yes. 88 22 seconds in 2-2.
So a space of about 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Boss player we analysis be now be ye. And they have this kind of match.
Be some 4 minutes plus time added. Okura 2-goal lead.
Yes. Senegal. You have the quality. All 5 for match momentum not to sumami. Adiebi. Rudy Garcia after the match was say, well, who said teams were Omusubino? Was say, well, who teams were Omusubino? Omusubino is say Omulusu Omo tactical structure. Samat ni Barberia.
Teams Ben or
well,
African teams.
Yes. Any teams, yeah, average. Any lower teams, no. Say, yes, starting match, starting year. Ye be match na. Ye lose sa structure na e you lose our concentration na near one. Can say yes our leader. It's here no right after the match some more kind no.
Rudy Garcia.
Coach no.
Funny what?
Yeah, better to cut 2 or kikibichere. And yes what kachere because you cannot say no correct. True. Because yeah, be real match now. And parts of African nations, no, they lose their tactical structure. Ivory Coast in Germany will lose in the Ivory Coast in Norway will lose in the DRC will lose in the South Africa for a lose versus Canada. It's idea be a real caring future be a what African teams in him.
Game ni yabe pon.
You lose your structure no. And what can say be say a 2-0 down. No one in Senegal but try everything to protect that lead. And you can't just say 2-0 no so a dangerous lead because when you tibako pese kim na kabako and the pressure be better so when na what 2-0 the pressure be better so you are prone to commit mistakes. It's yansha there for much momentum not to sumami. In the first half Senegal for no bobo na keso mu 2-0 in the first half. Omanya 1-0. Right after the second half, Senegal fon bobo into Senegal fon blue no.
Yeah.
One blue no in the first half. Meaning some momentum no na osoro. right after the first half also almost as a go right after the first half and no momentum no was so after check your momentum no kon
switch it off
o ma switch off after match ni nyina no abe Belgium for Nidia. This is a team of quality. I will bet me battle the top European teams. One yen sa. It is Senegal for Nidia. The mentality, the intention from the coach, and almost let you down. Rather than some tactical EBA, my own say Yena, Rudy Garcia, Doku Film, and or the Lukaku Bam, and or this Steve Mounier Bam, and a mentality problem.
Coach Garcia had the tactical changes. Now a man to take care of it.
The main farm basobody any man. A Senegal for now has a problem. As a 2-0, Sakao keep you on going now. You get a 3, you get 4. Okay. Because Belgium said you more chances. More chances. This is not the Belgium of Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld, and you're more. It's more chances, so keep going. Sustain possession. Pain no, attack more. Nenya 3-0, nenya 4-0, nenya kill the game no. But when you get the 2-0 and you decide to overset so deep, must be a pressure na ball so sana bibia to miss you. All a mistake na Lamine Camara no. Ebi argue a penalty, a penalty. But I idea kebe to me avoided because pressure so you are prone to mistakes. That is what the Senegalese are. The mentality and also Pat Sisi on one so intention after going 2-0 down and now let the Senegalese down. Yeah, more Belgium for Abaso for some months to keep concentration. No munya believe some bet to me about Beteka. I'm not here 2-2 for Senegal. There, Araho. They say 10 African countries a coin, not 9 a knockout stage. No, boss players say in Kakaya cry cool. South Africa call, Ivory Coast call, DRC call, Senegal call. They say aka Egypt, aka Ghana, and Morocco.
So Algeria for more.
Algeria so more. Algeria bebo Switzerland, Egypt bebo Australia, and Ghana bebo Colombia. On me and Sanunim there, the chance war from Angel. Governor.